Good day, everyone. Welcome once again to Jensen Medical Results. Let me wish us once again Happy New Year. We'll be picking from where we stopped last year. And for this year, we want to look at the continuation of the gas laws. Last year, we were able to look at the gas law 1, where we talked about the Boyle's law, the Charles law, and the general gas equation. And under this topic, we're able to look at the statement of gas laws. That is, the statement of the Boyle's law that says the volume of a given mass of gas is inversely proportional to pressure at a constant temperature. And that of Charles law, which says the volume of a given mass of gas is directly proportional to temperature at a constant pressure, which means we have a mathematical expression for the Boyle's law and also for the Charles law. For the Boyle's law, we say P1V1 is equal to P2V2, and for Charles law, we're able to deduce that V1 over T1 is equal to V2 over T2. Now we have a question on the board for today, and the question does. It says 200 centimeter cube of a gas has a pressure of 510 millimeter mercury. Full stop. What will be its volume if the pressure is increased to 780 millimeter mercury, assuming there is no change in temperature? Now, if we look at this question, the last part of the question says, assuming there is no change in temperature, which means the temperature remains constant. And with this, the only gas law that keeps temperature constant is Boyle's law. So already from this question, I can deduce already which of the gas law will explain this question. But the first thing you do in science is to write out the parameters given in your question, and you note what you want to find. So now, let's write out the parameters we're given in this question first and see what the question is telling us to find. So come with me. Now, looking at the solution, the first part of the question says 200 centimeter cube of a gas. Centimeter cube is a unit of measurement of gas, volume of gas, okay? So, it means we're given the first volume to be 200 centimeter cube of a gas. Has a pressure of 510 millimeter mercury. It means we're also given the first pressure of 510 millimeter mercury. Okay, now going further with this, we also say what will be its volume. That means we are looking for a new volume. We call it V2. We don't know that yet. Then, if the pressure is increased to 780 millimeter mercury, it means a new pressure is given, which is P2, 780 millimeter mercury. Are we together? So going further with this, you will see that we're given V1 and P1. We're told to find V2. Meanwhile, we're also given P2. So to find that, we just say, what are we using in this case? This already shows that the relationship between volume and pressure where temperature is constant. That means we say using Boyle's law, which says P1V1 equals to P2V2. Okay, now let's substitute what we have in this question. What's my P1? My P1 is 510 millimeter mercury times my V1, which is 200 centimeter cube. And that will be equal to my P2, which is 780 millimeter mercury, okay, multiplied by my V2. I don't know V2, so I will still call it V2. Now, this is what we want to do in this question. We want to find our V2, and the only way to find the V2 is to take the coefficient of V2 off the equation. And to take the coefficient of V2 of this equation, it means we're going to divide both sides by that coefficient. And what is the coefficient? 780 millimeter mercury. So now, if we go with that, I will just say, divide both sides by 780 millimeter mercury. So therefore, at this left hand side, we are going to have 510 millimeter mercury multiplied by 200 centimeter cube all over 780 millimeter mercury, which is equal to, at the other side, you have 780 millimeter mercury multiplied by V2, all divided by 780 millimeter mercury. Yes, 780 millimeter mercury cancels 780 millimeter mercury, and we are left with V2 in that case. But here, millimeter mercury cancel out millimeter mercury. 1 0 take off, 1 0 here. Okay? 2 we go here, 100 times, and 2 we go here. This is 39 times. So in other words, we are going to have 51 multiplied by 100 centimeter cube. 51 times 100 will give me 5,100. So I'll be having 5,100 centimeter cube here divided by, at the denominator, I am left with 39. So I'm dividing this by 39. So with this, I'll say V2 equals here. 3 will go in 39, 13 times, and 3 will go in 51, 17 times. So I have 1,700 centimeter cube divided by 13. That means my V2 will be equal to 13 here 1. 13 goes in 17. 1 time, remainder 4. It will go in 40, 3 times. That's in 33. Remainder 7. Then, in 39 rather, 3 times. Remainder 1. So in 10, it will go 1. Then decimal, remainder in 10. It will go 0 times. Rather, 0 times. Then in 100, it will go about, that should be about 7 times. Let's check. 13 times 7, 1, 2, 9. That's 91. Yes, 7 times. So V2 is approximately 131 centimeter cube. Now, what we do at Gentle Edu Consult is this. Zero tolerance for calculator. We don't use calculator as well. We don't use it at all in Gentle Edu Consult. We train ourselves on how to solve mathematical problems without the use of calculator. So, when you see us solving and we are coming up with things like this, that is because we don't use calculator. At Gentle Edu Consult, we are interested in training a future generation who can actually solve mathematical problems without the use of calculator. So, with what we have on the board, we are able to get our new volume to be 131 centimeter cube. Stay tuned with us as we solve more problems on gas law. Once again, welcome to Gentle Edu Consult, and this is Mr. B once again. Thank you for watching our channel. Thank you.